la 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 la.
Yay!
All right,
You gotta
everybody.
put like a
Brian Saff, another NRW React. If you don't know what we're watching now, we are going back to Smurf Village with a new iteration of Smurfs. This one starring Miss Billionaire herself. Is she a billionaire, Rihanna?
yes,
as Smurfette. So let's check it out.
Hey everyone, I'm Rihanna and I play Smurfette in the new Smurfs movie, and I can't wait for you all to see it this summer. So check out the new trailer right now.
This summer,
will
we need a hero. Look up.
I think I just smurfed my pants.
Please don't stop the music.
In Smurf Village, every day is a party. Every Smurf has a job, like Grouchy.
I hate having a job.
Influencer.
Smash that subscribe button.
And me, the coolest Smurf in the whole village.
Yep, isn't it grand living in a place where nothing ever goes wrong?
Oh no, something's wrong.
Everyone, listen to me. Your lives are in terrible danger. Smurf Village isn't safe anymore.
This July.
Come on, we gotta rescue Papa.
To save their world.
Run away.
Let's go.
They must come to ours.
Whoa, where are
Is this a new Rihanna song?
Get out of the way!
Come on.
DJ Khaled.
Brother. You Smurfs don't know Smurf about Smurf.
I can smurf that Smurf up and have it delivered to your house.
That sounds like a load of Smurf.
Hey, stick a Smurf in it.
They will face new villains.
This is the handiwork of the evil wizards Gargamel and his brother Razamel.
We're going to play a game called Let's Squish a Smurf Till All You Smurfs Are Squashed. That doesn't sound like a fun game.
Team up with new allies.
We're the International Neighborhood Watch Smurfs, Paris Division.
And take adventure
It's time for you to find out what a Smurf really is.
to a whole new dimension.
What's happening?
Hang on!
That was absolutely terrifying.
I think I swallowed my gum.
Smurfs.
Food delivery for Razamel the Wizard.
So you can just order any kind of food from anywhere.
Absolutely. Just make sure you tip the driver ahead of time or they'll lick everything.
Party habibi.
Was that Cardi?
Yeah, that was Corden.
Yeah.
Brian, what do you think of it?
I mean, it's the Smurfs. They on another adventure. One thing that stuck out to me, other than Rihanna's voice acting, I saw this little, I don't know, when they went through the different worlds or whatever.
Yeah.
Immediately flashed back to which Into the Spider-Verse was that, where they like went through tons of universes in like the span of a couple minutes.
That was two, I think.
I think so as well.
Spider-Verses, so yeah.
Yeah, I think that was.
Yeah.
Definitely reminded me of that. But outside of that, it's a Smurf movie, and I mean, it looks like it's going to be a little bit more adult. Did they say it was what the rating was?
It's probably going to be PG.
Yeah. Okay.
I have no doubt about it being PG.
But yeah, it's a Smurf. Glad to hear Rihanna doing something with a microphone, and the soundtrack seems like it's going to be, pretty inclusive and pointed. So I mean, it's a Smurf movie. I want to hear what Rihanna got to say. So I guess I have to watch the movie.
Okay. I thought it was trash.
Okay.
This is my second time seeing it. The first time I saw it, I'm like, this is some garbage. And I just saw it again. I'm like, oh no, it's some garbage. And
it's another Smurf movie.
Not even that. It's like you were literally ripping off what happened in the first two movies to some extent. Why can you come with a better idea than them coming in the human world?
I mean,
and then the voices, I'm like, okay, I have no issues with Rihanna. I have issues in general when you just take somebody and you just stick them in there because they got a name and not a real voice actor.
Right.
and I can tell.
Mm-hmm.
I
she sound
I
like
don't know.
Rihanna the whole way.
I am not this diehard Smurf purist in any way, shape, or form, but I felt like the movies that had Hank Ariza, his name, like playing Gargamel, he was great in those movies. They had voices that fit the Smurfs.
Mm.
Rihanna does not sound like Smurfette to me. There is too much. There is Rihanna, and again, nothing wrong with Rihanna, but Smurfette, I expect something a bit more bubbly, not attitudinal, not how can I put this? Not sassy.
Okay.
is what I was getting from that. And I'm like, that doesn't fit the Smurfette I've grown up with for the past my entire life. And I mean my entire life. And again, I just feel like when you have voice stars who are lending their voice, they aren't really voice actors. They are voicing a character. They're not voice actors. You know what I mean? And like they don't change their voices. They can't do it like they do. They talk how they normally talk, and it just comes out of his character. And I always feel like you don't need a name person to be a voice to get people to see this movie, because you know what? The kids don't care.
Right.
Chris Pratt was Mario. You know what? The kids. Mario could have been anybody other than Chris Pratt, and no one would care, except maybe Mario, David Keith, or Keith and David being Mario would not have worked. It would have been cool as hell, but it would not have worked.
Right.
Or Vin Rames being Mario. Cool as hell would not have worked. But again, I'm not feeling the casting. Even the other voices, I'm like, I'm not feeling these voices at all. And again, going back to my original premise, you did the same sort of thing in the first two movies. Can't you come up with better ideas for a Smurf movie? And also, I wasn't feeling the animation either. The animation looks like anything else is out there.
Yeah. And outside of that, because I definitely understand what you're saying, I think it's very, I don't know, it's difficult getting people tuned in for this type of voiceover work when you have somebody as big and notable as Rihanna playing a character as big and notable as Smurfette. Like Smurfette is not like a made up character. Like people know who that is. So because of that, we have a expectation, or not necessarily expectation, but there's a perception that comes along with that. Like we know what the character is about and how they're typically portrayed. So to have, Rihanna come in, it just doesn't mesh all the way. Now, what would have been cool is if they would have just created a new Smurf for Rihanna to play. That would have just
I agree.
Removed all of that. Like give Smurfette some, not necessarily a no-name actor or actress, but somebody not as prevalent, somebody that is a trained voice actor, somebody that's been doing it for a while, that understands the character and can embody the spirit of the character from past iterations of the movie. Give it to them, and then give Rihanna her own Caribbean, Bayesian, or what's Barbadian? What they call themselves?
Asians, I think it is.
Yeah. Smurf. Just that would have been cool, but
yeah,
it's a Smurf movie. I don't know, for whatever reason, like you said, they keep going back to the human world, which I guess that kind of makes sense because that's always like been the thing. Like even the two villains, like in the cartoon, they're supposed to be like real people, and they stumble across these miniature blue things that got legs and talk and stuff. So it kind of made sense, but at the same time, like with all of the IP, like Mario, like Sonic, that are being turned into films and given creative and fresh takes on their stories, you kind of just expect that now. So see, the Smurfs still running from humans and their nefarious ways, and it's like, okay, it's another Smurf movie.
I don't mind that. My issue is, why not do that movie but you actually have them in the real world. Not that they come to our world in modern times.
Mm.
Why not do them in that fantasy realm, that medieval sort of realm that they live in, and do that live action animation hybrid?
That's true.
Why not do that? That's something they haven't done.
Mhm.
And with this, I felt like, just again, obviously a lot more there. It's like, oh, let's take what was good in the first movie and just add stuff to it. Like add more different types of Smurfs, add more of this. Okay, add Gargamel's brother as well. I was like, it screams unoriginal to me.
Mm.
It screams, oh, we want to make sure we keep this license, so we need to pump out a movie. That's what it screams to me.
Okay.
But all right,
That's
so
fair.
that's our take on the Smurfs. When does it drop in? Let's say July.
Yeah, we'll
Drop in this summer. Leave it that way. I'm sorry, I'm not too high on this movie. And I know I know the other person in this house, when they see this, they won't be too high on this movie, and that is my bellwether.
Okay.
They made me see Dogman, so I already know what their sense of humor is like. But that's our take on the Smurfs coming this summer. Let me know what you think. Do I have it all wrong? I'm not wrong, but do you think I have it all wrong? Let us know in the comments below. Follow us on our socials, Instagram, NRW. Instagram, New Release Wednesday. Twitter, at the NRW. And of course, you're here on YouTube, so make sure you like, you share, and subscribe.